champion
of the year.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks for reminding me. There's a description. In the description, there's a link. You can go ahead and support and donate and help me out. You know what I mean? Yeah. No sponsorships.
We will be donating.
I'm helping. Appreciate that. Thank you. You know what I mean? So it's all by my dolly. So help us support a kid out, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to make it happen for y'all.
Yeah, man.
Let's get into this though. RBE, Red Bird Entertainment, Brick by Brick. Their main event. I think this is my 5th or 6th time talking about it. We'll see when this drops. Jae Millz versus K. Shine. I have guests with me. Introduce yourself again so people know.
Nicholas F.
Okay.
Radio B.
Bravo.
Southpaw Battle Coalition. AGM.
We at their main event now. I mean, I'm giving my opinion, my stance. My opinion and my stance changed a little bit, but it's kind of the same. I want to hear. I saw Face Off. I saw parts of it.
Me!
I saw it. It looked different.
For the Face
No,
Off.
I did. Listen, you want to start that? It looked different.
Oh no!
I sat between Av and K.
Look.
Talk.
It's look different.
You know what Face Off looked one way?
Yeah.
Mook and Averb.
Okay, you're right.
That if we would go by the Mook and Averb Face Offs,
Yeah.
then Mook would have 30'd them.
Glue and Rada.
Glue and Rada.
But it's something different about this Face Off to me is his presence and how he was talking to him. Like I can see him just rapping exactly how he's moving. Yeah, you will fall for the card. If he's talk like that and rap like oh shit,
it still won't be enough.
Yeah, but you know, because
I still got K-Shine winning, but
K-Shine is
I'm backing up a little bit.
You don't feel like
it's
gonna be a body now.
Nah, I'm backing up.
There was a body before, but you feel like
I was sleeping.
I'm gonna reserve.
He's got your attention.
I'm gonna get my attention, Jae Millz.
I felt that way. I felt that way. Listening to him talk about some of the things, there were certain things about
Talk to me.
some aspects of his interview that kind of just didn't like rub me the
Get
right
into
way.
it.
He talks to people within battle rap
Oh yeah, I think I did.
about industry stuff as if no one knows anything about anything.
Right.
You know, like you make it seem like you record at home, you your own engineer, and you got distributing through, Apple and Spotify.
We all doing that.
We all do that.
We all doing
We're not
that.
saying we've been recording, engineering and recording outside in studio quality, but we've been recording and doing all of that since forever. DistroKid gets you distribution through iTunes and all of that. Yeah. That don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
You talking about I fucked every girl in the world. That ain't your record.
Okay. Oh.
So we
get into it.
So it's no offense to Jae Millz.
He's gonna take offense. Go ahead, though.
He's gonna take offense.
Battle rap.
Mind you done way more than anybody at this table has done in the industry and in battle rap. You must be respected for these things.
Yeah.
However, let's not talk to everybody like they dumb. And let's not make it seem like when you stand in front of K-Shine, any of that is going to matter. Because none of it's going to matter. At that moment, all of that actually works against you. It all works against you because it's all angles. It's all shit K-Shine can talk about. You saying that to K-Shine...
And we know K-Shine is known for coming.
And that's the thing, K-Shine is not he ain't never really made no shot at trying to be no artist.
Right.
So you're not really gonna be able to talk to him like you've been trying to put your songs out. Mm-hmm. Nah, I've been out here killing niggas.
Word.
Yeah.
And I'm planning to kill you.
Exactly. Like this, you're
like you're standing in front of like one of the most dangerous, hot-headed dudes. But he's one of those few guys.
Why was he hot-headed in the face-off?
I think he got something up his sleeve.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about Jae Millz, yo.
Something up his sleeve.
I don't think he's worried about Jae Millz.
If we're talking about what's being said in interviews, let's not forget or a key fact that he said in the interview with shout out to Barsha Green and Rapmatic TV. I've been talking to Murder Hoop the other day. That doesn't worry you at all. Like that's
no,
not at all.
No, that was a bad thing to me.
Explain it. Break it down.
Because Mook is not. He's not like.
He's not what?
Oh, I know.
He's not what?
Mook is not
Oh,
like
what?
an everyday in the trenches guy either. So if you was trying to get like when Mook came, Mook ain't call you to get prepared.
Okay. I
Mook
like that.
called Chilla. Mook,
He's also talking to Verb too. Verb is in the trenches, right?
yes,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
yes,
Ah.
but he's talking.
And the thing about talking to Mook though, it's information.
Now that could I didn't think about
It's,
that.
It's a lot of things
information.
Mook can say. Oh, I've
This-
done this for Sean. I did
Yeah,
this.
this-
Let me tell you the real reason why he got kicked out of
That's
that
different.
mob.
That's different. That's
Yeah,
different.
that's interesting.
That's definitely.
That's a fact.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I just want to say this, yo. I never really thought Jae Millz was all that nice though. Like
here we go.
as a rapper, period. Like I really like the No record, but
I thought
he
his-
never really
I
like.
feel like his confidence is what bled through most in his early battles. His
That's what you need,
confidence,
though. His presence.
and don't get me wrong. I think confidence is the number one attribute a battle rapper needs to have to be successful. Confidence, because everything that you say, it needs to be believed.
Yeah.
And the amount of confidence that you have is going to put the emphasis on that. But in this era, there's just a lot more to it than was when he was battling Mook. Like, he's like, yo, I didn't even write for Mook. That could work one of two ways. Now that you are writing with a target, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because, and I came into it the same way. When I first came and battled in this space, like I'm a pre-YouTube battler as well. You know what I'm saying? Where it happened impromptu, and that's where we came up. That's the era we came up in. So when I was watching this era of battle rap, and I say, yo, I want to do it one time, and I picked him. I said, yo, I want to go up against Bravo. You know what I'm saying? But in doing so, I said, yo, man, this is gonna be like shooting ducks and this is gonna be like shooting fish in a barrel because I get to sit and I get to focus all my pen work on one person. And to some extent, that's true. But there's also a learning curve.
I feel like Jae Millz needs a learning curve.
Everyone
Yeah,
needs
everybody needs a learning curve. Stepping into battle
Everyone
rap.
needs a learning curve.
Stepping into battle
And I
rap.
think
yes.
it's the wrong.
That's
person
why
to
there's
have that
nobody
learning
in.
curve. I ain't even gonna lie, man. It's hard to put my money up against K-Shine.
You're not going. Why
It's
would you?
Extremely hard to do that. No matter who it is,
Yeah.
it's extremely
To-
hard because he can be extremely deadly, man.
I feel like we were talking off camera about how unstoppable all the way on Twerk could be. I
Yeah.
feel like K-Shine is one of those people that will give Twerk a run for his money. Like, like K-Shine on 100 and Twerk on 100 is like a
That's
battle
an
that's like
explosive-
that's
that's
explosive.
Yeah,
How who wins that
that's
one?
a battle you can see for 2
Like
years.
like
from now.
look
Still.
what K-Shine did to Verb. Like
Right.
that was one of the nastiest.
See, I was just about to say that.
That was
You
one
brought
of
up
the
Verb.
nastiest
You brought up
battles I've
Verb
seen.
shooting through the jacket. Man, listen,
Come
Bruh.
on, yo.
man.
K-Shine is not to be played with. Napoleon complex.
Yeah.
Let's not negate what the Napoleon complex will do.
Facts.
Like, come on, yo. This
And he's
is
a
a
performer.
little stature with.
And
with
then
heart.
you
Like,
talk down to him in a face-off. Okay. What do
he's
you
going-
think that does?
he is going
to
to-
him? What do you think that does to the little man that
He's-
know he got the gun?
He's
pisses
going
him off.
to.
He's coming back
smoke-
with the gun. He's coming back with it.
Come on, yo. Like,
Same way Av was doing.
And he's
so-
back. He's tested.
Yeah.
He's
And you-
tested.
and you wanna know
he
what-
just beat Av, and I would have never had. I didn't. I'm not gonna say I thought that battle was one another again, an explosive matchup. Like I'm like, oh, you got to see this one, you know. But I felt like he took that battle,
Yeah.
and it wasn't a bad Av. So, what do you? I don't know what. I mean, what are we going off of to say that Millz is gonna win? Just a theory? Like a theory. It's a
That was
theory.
something mythical.
There's nothing
That's-
we've
that's-
seen rap wise
Stole the
ever.
line. Right.
It's not like if it's not like there's ever. There's not been
Ever.
there's not been a
Besides-
Jae Millz performance on camera that you would say if he goes to this performance he's gonna be.
I mean, because he's coming back to a new era. I mean,
Right.
So-
So we just don't know.
Let me say this.
That's all we're
I
saying.
did say that.
We just don't know.
I want to say this though. Every rapper who tries to come from music into battle rap, they come in too cool for school.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? They.
You think he's coming from music and not battle rap?
Now,
Jae Millz?
at
Yeah,
this
Jae
point,
Millz comes from music.
it's too long.
I see
It
he
comes from
battle rap.
He does come from battle rap.
I'll
It's
say,
in
I'm
him.
gonna tell you why he doesn't come from battle rap, yo. Because back then,
you a champion.
back then when you were a rapper, you battled. That's just what it was.
Right.
If you said you were a rapper, you battled. If you said you was nice, somebody else was like, nah, yo, my man's a smoke you. Hold on, give him 10 minutes.
And that's how it happened.
And that's how it happens. You had to rap. You had to battle in order to call yourself a rapper. Nowadays, people can just go on SoundCloud, whatever, come up with a name. Now I'm a rapper. No, we come from the era where if you're gonna say you're a rapper, you gotta prove it. And so he was just doing what he had to do as a rapper. So,
But I think he did more of that than your typical.
He did.
He did a
I'm
lot
not
more of that
diminishing
than
him.
your typical MC.
I'm not diminishing him, but Jae Millz is a recording artist. That's what he is. He's a recording artist coming into this space. I know what he said, yo, but ain't nobody makes that, yo.
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know that I would call him a recording artist because I feel like he's had much more success in battle rap than he's had as a recording artist.
That's debatable.
How can you say that?
Are we basing it off just the?
Because
What checks has he got from battle rap? Though?
Exactly.
no, that's not. That's not what determines
He could've
success in
got
battle
nothing.
rap. That's not what determines success in battle. Legacy determines success in battle rap.
And what is his
Impact?
legacy?
His
Other
legacy
than
is
Mook?
one of the originators.
Mook and Ines.
His legacy is one of the originators. His impact is never to be. You cannot diminish his impact on this style of battle rap because he was one of the first people, if not the first person you saw doing it.
It's a fact.
That is what it is. He'll never have that impact in music. What impact? That's what I was trying to say from the beginning
That's a
of my
fact.
shit.
That's a
It's
fact,
not.
but
He
that's
doesn't
still-
have an impact at all in music.
That's a fact, but at the same time, just because he was one of the originators, do not mean that automatically puts him on the stage.
It doesn't.
King
That's
Shine
my
or-
point, though.
Right.
Let's not get that twisted.
Okay.
Just because you have a legacy doesn't mean you got war. Doesn't mean you have weapons. Your weapons and your legacy are two totally different things. There's a monument. There are monuments up all the time. You can just go knock them over. They can't kill you. They were monuments of war generals. Monuments. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's a war general. It has a gun on it. But can it fight? No. You just knock it over. Doesn't mean it's not a relic. Like, it's a relic. He might be a relic at this point. We don't know. I'm not going to say he is. I'm not going to say he ain't.
I'm gonna say this, y'all. I gotta see it to believe it, y'all. And I've seen K Shine.
And
I've
even
seen
on
K-Shine
record,
walk through
he
the
doesn't
best of
show
them.
he doesn't show like a crazy pen on record that makes me fearful of him coming back to rap.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
like if you knew Royce the 5'9" was coming to battle rap, you'd be like, man, I ain't seen him do it face to face. But
He's
back
you
with
know,
the punches.
you know
Yes.
when it
He's
comes to
right.
how he write.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you telling me in music, I mean, I know you got a bunch of mixtapes, but where's
But
those?
I mean, we're talking about some like again. We go back to the fact that we're talking about approaches and angles and how you see K Shine being talked to. I feel like Jae Millz definitely could bring that.
he could.
Third round, like I saw, like let's not know the fact that he said he chose K Shine. Why would you pick him?
I don't know.
You picked him for a
Because
reason.
he probably already had.
He might have an angle.
You-
It's Harlem.
Harlem.
It's Harlem. You can't take that away. You can't take
You
that
can't
away.
tell me like when you seen that face off and how he was talking to him, like that's not gonna be in his rounds. I feel like he said that so confidently because they're like that's in my rounds. I'm really about to talk to your soul. So like that could be his third round.
Now that's one thing to
And he's
know
saying
that
he's
you
staying too. That's another thing. So
I like that.
He's thinking past.
I like
he's thinking
that.
past
I like
K-Shine.
that.
So I have to, I'm reserving. I'm not saying K-Shine's gonna body him. I'm just saying if we were to look at this on paper, you have to have to give it to K-Shine. There's no
That's
other.
right.
There's nothing like anything else is nostalgia and just like conjecture. Like it's none of it is based on anything solid. If you're saying anything other than K-Shine's gonna win at this particular point.
Exactly.
But you have to reserve the fact that he is a true MC with battle rap in his heart.
Mm-hmm.
He can write. And he might have an angle.
The others, the thing about the battles, only 2 more rounds. And one thing I didn't like, one thing I don't like that he said, my contract said 3 minutes. My contract 3 minutes and said to perform. In battle rap, we know how it goes.
Yeah.
Especially in Smash.
I got Jae Millz. I'm about to dispatch for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm about to go in, and so he cut me off.
Yeah.
So if he racks to the contractual agreement, it's not gonna look good.
Yeah.
And then he said, and it doesn't. My contract doesn't even say to battle. It says to perform.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We'll see.
Hollywood, yeah, man.
That's why I said it was a lot of delusional talk that was going on in that joint.
But that's what I said. That's what I was trying to get with rappers, musicians coming into battle rap. I feel like there's kind of this mentality that a lot of musicians have. Like I feel like they kind of
look down
on battle rappers. But it's. And so they come in too cool for school, like Joe Budden, for instance. Like when Joe Budden was supposed to battle Hollow, when I first saw that, I was like, oh, Budden moved me? Oh, Budden's gonna go stupid. But he came in too cool.
Right.
He came in too cool.
Even in the promo, like I got all this other stuff to do.
Yes, they're too cool. Like you gotta expect to come in and get your nose busted. Right. You know, like, and I don't be getting that from these guys. So until I see it, you're not going to beat no battle rapper.
Right. Same thing with King Los. King Los, I felt King Los was
winning that joint.
Yeah, he did win, but he came in too cool for school.
He was cool.
Even his delivery, way he went about, especially that first round.
I remember old King Los, like back when actually I got stories. Back when making the band, making the band. I did making the band with him and.
I'll talk about it.
In DC, and me and King Los ran through like mad MCs that was in there. I watched him battle people in a room barking loud, all of that. So it something about being in the music industry. Dudes come back cool. Now I think he won that battle, but
just not in the fashion that I would have liked to see him win it. I thought once it was with Head Ice, and no offense to Head Ice, a legend, I just felt like when we talk about like the way they rap style wise, I thought that was a bad look for Head Ice. But King Los didn't approach it in the manner I would have liked to see.
Then at heart, us as artists, we rooting for guys to come in and really give us that feel.
Right. Okay. So that's another thing. Let me say that. I don't root against or am and not against artists coming into battle rap. I just want you to come correct, because I came correct.
I say come in humble, yo.
Like,
respect the craft, respect the field
you coming from music,
onto.
whatever you going into.
I want a battle rap, so I want them to come in and die. You know what I mean? I want to come and see like you can't do what we do every day.
Yeah, man.
I want them to come in against.
Because I was rooting
I love
for
Cannabis versus Disaster. I love it.
Me too.
Oh my god.
It showed like he put a head on top of the cash. Like that's not for you. It's not for you. I love that.
I'm on the fences with that one, man. Because at that point, once upon a time, I was a huge Cannabis fan.
Me too.
It broke my heart to see that, but at the same time, it's like that's a bad representation of us. Like artists, people who've come in, put the craft in musically and do.
And he needed that spanking, yo. He needed that spanking, and everybody that come into this field without respecting it, you gonna die. Get spanked.
You should. And so, and you know what? Hollow didn't do that to Budden, even though Budden came in too cool for school.
Hollow had a different message, though. I mean, I felt like he was trying to get at the industry, so he was talking
more about
Paul
that.
Rosenberg, like what they did was battle rappers who got $1,000 to be in a car that night. Right. So his objective was different, as opposed to destroying them.
Yeah, I agree.
I will say this for Shine, though. You know what I mean? The champion of the year thing is real. You know what I mean? I feel like your argument would be stronger. So you need to win this.
Right.
If you want the argument at the end of the day when we at the table,
I think he might be very high up if
he's high up right now.
If he beats Millz,
because he got an argument for the claim.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? We all gonna be at the table, probably 8 to 10 of us. depending on how that GoFundMe works
I'll
out.
be looking in my
Now
email.
the fashion.
I'll be looking at my email for an invite.
It's pretty much locked in. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, and it also depends on the fashion of how you do it too.
Yeah.
And it depends on when Jae Millz shows up.
Right.
And that's the thing.
That matters, because if Jae Millz comes in there stinking up the place,
Yeah, it's
I
like,
don't think that gives you too much.
Yeah, it's like,
See, I also feel though, K-Shine kind of has to kill Jae Millz convincingly too. Though I feel like if Jae Millz comes in and makes it a fight,
it depends, though. No, I think if he makes it a fight, but it's like a really good fight on both sides, that's fair. You know what I'm saying? That's still dope.
I don't know. The reason why I say that because then people gonna come up with the thing where, man, you let Jae Millz beat you.
No, because it depends on the
for
fashion in which he does it. If he's elite with the rapping, you can never say who it was. It doesn't matter where he came from. Like, he was fire. Like, if he's fire, not like he beats him because K-Shine's not that great and he's not that great and it's debatable. Nah. But if, like, K-Shine's fire, and Jae Millz is fire, like, I feel like it doesn't matter if he came back from a long way.
So is it a win-win or a win-lose for K-Shine though? Because if he beats Jae Millz, there's always gonna be that it was just Jae Millz. And then if he loses, then what?
There's a risk there.
What happens if Jae Millz wins? Then what?
Right.
This period.
then I want to see the next one.
I think it's okay because he said he's here to stay.
Yeah.
If he wasn't,
see that.
it'd be different. But being that he got plans, he said I think he's already locked in.
He said Verb must die.
That's my favorite thing that Jae Millz said throughout his whole campaign leading into this was that he was here to do this, and that's what I want to hear and that's what I want to see. Right now, I still feel like you gotta show me that you can do it with K-Shine, because I mean he's proven, he's battle tested. I've seen it too much, so it's just like there's no way in the world I can go against that.
So we're all in favor of K-Shine right now.
Clearly,
yeah. I'm still in favor of K-Shine. I'm just not sleeping on Mills right now.
Not gonna sleep on him. He deserves the respect to give the benefit of the doubt, but not to the point of like saying he's gonna win. I think that's against somebody like K-Shine. I think that's just ridiculous.
Does anybody have him winning?
Jae Millz?
I'm sure people,
good.
Sure.
Tech 9 got him winning.
Yeah.
Tech 9.
That scoundrel.
Tech.
That dirtbag.
Yo.
Shout out to Tech 9.
Tech Bayless. Tech Bayless.
Tech Bayless.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
They love him.
He's
respect my man.
He's a real troll. Salute to Tech.
He really put that way. He
feel like that about everybody that's coming from somewhere else.
His originated.
Nah, you feel like that about Los.
Los, hold on.
I felt that way about Los too.
Los won. He was right. He was right.
Yeah.
I felt that way about Los.
Doesn't he feel that way about Cassidy?
Yeah, he did.
You see what I'm saying? It's a trend.
Cassidy won his life.
Cassidy won.
Cassidy
You know why Cassidy won? Because
the second time
his delusion, yo.
He's got a theory. He's got a theory about Cassidy.
Cassidy is the best battle promoter ever. Like, if you just listen to him in his interviews heading up to that disaster battle, the way that Cassidy talks about himself, and how like nobody can see him and he just believes it so much. I believe that thoughts manifest reality. And I believe that Cassidy believes in himself so much that you can't beat him. Regardless of if you're technically better.
He chopped out
Disaster was supposed to spank him. But Cassidy is so his power and belief in self. I call it delusion because I like Cassidy used to be one of my favorite rappers. Yeah. These 2000 era, 2010 era, it hasn't been doing it for me. Mm-hmm. But he walked in and he beat disaster, and that's belief in self. You know what I mean? And he shifted reality. He manifested his victory, not because
it was that impersonation too against disaster. That was a signature. That was crazy.
That was what it was.
Yeah, right.
He nailed it.
He
nailed it. Treat life like a baby. 'Cause what good is the right sex? Waiting if it ain't got the